Hiya. So, am I an asshole? This one is about cats, or a cat in particular. It's called Am I an Asshole for Stealing My Cat? Bit of an odd one already, isn't it? So, this is not from the original poster, or the original poster. It's from September 14th, 2022, so it's quite an old one. But there's updates, and we love an update, don't we? Anyway, so, it's a bit of a long one, but it's worth it, trust me. Bit mental. So, I'll start. So I, 21-year-old female, have a beautiful brown cat, Midge. She's still a baby and is 10 months old. I found her outside of my work when she was about 2 to 3 months old and immediately fell in love with her. We've had the best time together, and her being my first pet since moving out makes me even happier. My cousin Tanya, 15-year-old female, visits me a lot since we live in the same city, and I enjoy having her, so she also really likes cats, but since her father is allergic, they don't have any at home. She really loves coming over to see Midge, and I'm glad to be able to provide her with Midge's presence. School recently started, and before I go back to full-time student, I've been having to work almost 45 hours a week to afford my lifestyle for the next couple months. Since I was busy, I let her have the responsibility of taking care of Midge, such as feeding her, cleaning her little box, etc. It was going really well, and I didn't have the chance to take her home since I was going to be at work. I gave her my spare key to lock up and schedule an Uber to take her to my house. When I came home 8 hours later, Midge was gone. I called Tanya and she swore Midge was home when she left, but after a couple hours my brother called asking when I gave Midge to Tanya. I was confused, and he sent me an SS of Tanya kissing Midge on her Instagram story. I knew then she blocked me from being able to see it and was shocked she would do this to me, as well as lie. I had a spare key to their house and went right over and took Midge back when they weren't home. When I got home, Tanya called screaming at me over the phone, telling me I broke into their house and stole her property. I laughed and asked Midge how Midge was hers. She told me since she took care of her, she deserved her since I wasn't home, and she had to save Midge. Her parents were also pretty upset, since I did go into their home without permission, and told me I didn't deserve Midge from what Tanya told them. They told me they decided my uncle will take allergy medication for Midge, and I needed to give her back. Of course, I said no. Tanya ended up calling my mum, lying to her that I abused Midge. My mum called angry, telling me that how could I do this to Midge, and if I don't give her to Tanya and her family, she would disown me. Tanya texted me this weekend that if I apologise, she might forgive me, and her parents have been texting me all weekend. They'll press charges since I did go into their home, and will take Midge then. I don't know what to do. I love Midge so much, and my mum gave me my aunt and uncle permission to go to my apartment and take her. I know this because Tanya texted me this. I'm assuming to scare me. I am. I'm so scared one of these days I'm going to come home and Midge is going to be gone again. My brother and dad think I'm an arsehole since I did go into their home without permission and acting out, without trying to solve it maturely. So, am I the arsehole for stealing my cat? That's a bit mental, isn't it? This is why I chose it. So, girl has cat, did the responsible thing that, she's going to be out, get someone to look after the cat. It's a teenager, so for some reason this teenager just thinks, oh, well, I look after it, so therefore it's mine. Jesus Christ. I don't even know how to start. It would be like, I don't even know what to compare it to. Why would you break into someone's house and just steal something? I'll watch your telly, therefore it now belongs to me. Is that what we do now? We like bailiffs, like, you owe me this, so I'm just going to come in and take what's mine. I mean, come on. And now the whole family hates her, and this teenager's lying out of her teeth through to everyone. I mean, can the aunt and uncle, like the teenager's mum and dad, see through this? I mean, surely they must see through this. Surely. But the mum as well, not even believing her, just disowning her because of it. It's ridiculous. I mean, she's going to have to change the locks on the doors or something. I mean, did she say, that the mum's given permission to the aunt and uncle to go into my apartment and take her? That's not happened yet, has it? So if she's given permission, does that mean they've got a key too? So they're going to go in and take the cat back? I mean, this poor cat's being ferried around like left, right and centre. It's like bloody Amazon. Right, there's an edit. We'll go on to the next part. I called and left a voicemail to my landlord and given a brief explanation to the situation. I'm upset since I asked for him to change the locks and he refused. Legally, he was able to since as a college student my mum's name is on the lease. There we go, about the key. And he needed her permission. Of course he called and she refused. I'm scared she's going to come tomorrow and I do have a friend I can drop Midge off at work. Like I said, what I was asking before, have they got a key? Well, no, but the mum does. And they're not changing the locks. That is scary times. There's the second edit. And this isn't even updates, these are just edits. Hi everyone. I want to say thank you so much for your input and want to put you all at ease and let you know I have set an appointment for Midge to get microchipped this Saturday on my day off. Smiley face. I also did order a small security camera that covers my whole living room front door. I'm still requesting my landlord to change locks, but he has still put his foot down. I can't move out since where I live is pretty hard to get a place and basically everything requires credit, which I do not have. In brackets, getting to it. The only negative side is Tanya has been posting pictures of Midge on Instagram claiming I stole her and have received lots of messages from her friends and classmates from school trying to cancel and dox me that I don't really care about. Her parents have called me, given me second chances to reconsider before they press charges, which I highly doubt they would do. My mum and I aren't talking and I won't go to NC with her since I love my mum very much. I'm sure all of this resolves. We're going to have a mature talk about how she acted and what was wrong. I'll be sure to keep everyone updated if anything else happens. Wow. All this over a cat and some bloody teenager who's decided it just belongs to her. This poor cat, I mean, what must it be thinking? Just being ferried about like an Amazon parcel. I still can't believe that everyone's taken the teenager's side. Sorry, I'm just flicking through because there's so much to go off of. I'm glad she's got it microchipped. Well, she's getting it microchipped because that is, well, you're supposed to do that. I mean, it's the law now, isn't it? To get your cat microchipped all the time? All the time, as if it happens like every month. But you know what I mean? Like when you get a cat, I'm pretty sure it's law now that any animal has to be microchipped. Not any animal, any pet. You know what I mean. Anyway, it's a shame about the landlord not wanting to change locks, but I'm guessing that's down to her mum, and if her mum's not talking to her because of the aunt and uncle, and the aunt and uncle because of this bloody teenager. Sorry, teenagers. Not going against yours. Just this one in particular. Yeah, and now this poor girl's not only got a family against her, but now she's got all these teenagers' classmates now going against her as well. I mean, Jesus. I'd be turning my phone off. But then again, what would happen if she turned her phone off as well? Pressing charges against her just because she's taken back her own cat. I mean, again, poor cat. This fluffy brown cat. All you want in your life is to have a pet and someone's come out and ruined it. Bless. I really want to know what's going to happen. Shall I go on to the update? I think we should go. Update 1. There we go. I took a lot of people's advice and got Midge microchipped yesterday, as well as I had a conversation with my mum that we resolved together. Oh, thank God for that. Sorry. It's step 1 in the right direction, isn't it? I mean, that needs to happen. People need to start realising that, you know, what is going on. Because clearly it's not what this person, like that Tanya, is saying. Anyway, back to the update. Sorry, I interrupted. So, as well as I had a conversation with my mum and we resolved together, my landlord still refused to change my locks. Despite all this, this morning, Midge was taken. Oh, poor cat. I called my aunt and uncle and they just laughed and told me, try, we can hire a good lawyer. I called police and explained the situation, showing proof I had ownership of Midge. When we went to my relative's house, police asked for her back, but of course they refused. What made me even angrier was my cousin inside the house, door open, holding Midge with a shit-eating grin. It was Reddit, the bad word. I will bleep it out. Even though I had all this evidence, my relative slammed the door, demanding a warrant. Police suggested I press charges and take it to small claims court. I am. But they couldn't do anything right there. Going home without Midge was so upsetting. I had to pull over because I started crying. I contacted an attorney and my cousin keeps posting photos of Midge on her Instagram. I took the situation to the family group chat in anger, and good news at least. Everyone hates them now. Hey! Finally. Sorry. My grandmother wrote my uncle and my family off the will. And of course they're calling me, threatening me with Midge. And they'll make sure I go to jail for all of this. I'm fairly confident in myself, and I would be lying if I wasn't more concerned with Midge. I just want my baby back, and I've been crying all day. Screw you, Tanya. That was the post, not me. But yes, screw you, Tanya. Come on. It's such a tricky situation, isn't it? It's getting to the point of she's going to have to go to court. I mean, at least Midge is microchipped. At least the mum's back on the side. I mean, it sounds like everyone's finally understood what's going on, and thank God for that. You know, because to have everyone against you and no cat. Oh no, she had the cat when they hated her. But now she doesn't have the cat. But at least they're on her side now. To the point where, is it the grandmother? Yes, the grandmother has taken them out of her will. I mean, fair play. Just take what you want. As I said, it's not like... It's like a bloody bailiff coming around taking your property. It's like me going to my mate's house saying, well, I watched that film at yours, therefore I spent an hour and a half with it, therefore it's mine. Come on. It's ridiculous. And it's a cat. It's a cute, brown, fluffy cat. I've got a cat. She's down there, thinking she's queen of the castle. To be fair, I don't think my cat would be too happy if it went to someone else's house, because she'd be like, no, I'm taking over. I don't think they'd like that. Anyway, different cat, different story. That's for a different video. Yeah, it sounds like things are going in the right direction for this girl. Apart from the cat being stolen. But, But there is, I believe, a final update to the story. A conclusion, I believe you'd say. So yeah, this has been going on for quite a while. So it goes... Hi everyone, I will be honest, I forgot about this post for a bit after everything. I just want to say thank you to all those specific people, you know who you are, who reached out to me to help with finances as attorneys are expensive and I am only a student. But yes, I want to say Midge is home! Hooray! Small Claims Court came around and my attorney was very confident and helped me out so much. She was very helpful and knew from the start we would win. I provided the judge everything. Yes, everything you guys commented as proof I own her. Photos of her as a baby. Proof I had paid all vet bills since she was a baby. And proof I had Midge microchipped. My landlord also helped, although a lot of people were upset with him. Yes. And telling me to move out, he was remorseful that his decision had consequences. I had forgiven him as apology came with security footage of my aunt and uncle going into my apartment and taking Midge. We have been NC since the case that have been silent, most likely embarrassed. To end this on a good note, I wish I could have taken a picture of Tanya's face when she handed Midge back to me. Smiley face. Thank you everyone for listening to my story and coming back for updates. Big heart. And then it goes, I'm not the AOP. I like this story now. It's been a ride, hasn't it? This poor cat. But at least Midge is back home. And hopefully staying back home. Because Tanya needs to do one. In nicer words. Oh, I wish there was a photograph, though, in court of her giving Midge back. I mean, did the cat have to go to court? I mean, not go to court, but did the cat have to be there in court to be given over? How does that work? I don't know, I'm looking into this way too far. Sorry, I just had this fluffy brown cat in court just sitting in a pet carrier, and then this little teenager being like, oh, here's the cat. Obviously not with a big smile on her face, probably in tears, but that would be a good little TV movie, wouldn't it? I'd love to see that. But how ridiculous is this whole story? Someone just wants it, takes it, and it's gotten to the point where it's had to go to court. Because how stupid is she? The aunt and uncle as well, I wonder what happened to them. Did they apologise? Did they realise everything the teenager did was wrong? Did the teenager get consequences? Oh, it was that long ago, I doubt she'd respond. I've never really posted much on Reddit. I've just liked and found answers. I've never, yeah. But I hope so. I hope the teenager got consequences. I mean, apart from, having the cat bin taken off her. But it wasn't hers to begin with, so what does she expect? I don't know. What are your thoughts? What are your feelings? Because I just feel sorry for this poor cat. But I'm glad the cat is back home to her rightful owner, who I'm sure adores her and treats her a lot better than Tanya. So, I thought I would share that with you. It's been quite a ride. Have a good evening, and thank you for listening. Bye.